Hello there, my fellow mariners. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, episode 89, Departing for the Archive. So, I don't necessarily have to keep all these ingots hot, because some of these ingots can just be ingots for, like, future tools or weapons or whatever. Guess I have enough fuel to keep all the ingots hot, though. So, again, what I'm working on is the body armor, the steel chain. So I need 5 more plates for it. So I have 6 of the chain, I need 5 more chain, or 5 more plates. And if, I think my wind is probably at, like, 30%-ish, between 20 and 40. If it dies any, almost 50. If it dies any more, I'll just sleep and gamble. Gamble that tomorrow has better wind than today. In my experience, trying to help the Hellhammer make plates don't really work. Because unlike slag, where you just have to cut off the parts that don't belong, plates are like specifically ordered in a weird way that makes it hard to assist. Because even if I move the voxels into the right spot, it might just like reset my progress. While that is doing, I could make, like, just queue up a next batch. I don't need the steel, but, like, queue it up all the same. Because I certainly have the repair materials. I think that's all that was broken. Oh, no, still one more damaged up here. Yeah, it's still happening. Alright, so we need 1 grate. And then blocks. Oh, I have blocks. Okay, so I have everything that I need to repair the refractory on me already. And all the plates are heated. So these ingots here can chill. 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate, 5 plate. So, here's my... I was wrong about the count. I have 4 steel ingots free. Alright, quickly make the repairs. How is that right? That's not wrong. Game, you lying to me. Still says it's wrong. I don't see how that is incorrect. Oh! No, it is. And I'm stupid. This was not a grate. It was a block. I think wind just died. I don't hear the help. Oh no, I still hear it. So, I made extra grates. Where is the broken block? I'm missing one somewhere. It's not highlighting. I don't have the iron ingots, now that I think about it. Was it the bottom? Oh yeah, right here. Okay. I'll put that one back in. So I guess I have spare repair grates if the grates ever break. Oh, and here are the... I was wondering about that. I thought it should have been 6. So, 3 plates, 4 plate, 5 plate. Okay. Done. Alright, so the refractory furnace is now repaired for yet another batch. If I had the materials for it. Which I don't believe I do, but I'll double check. So I've got 6 blooms. Yeah, I just have 6 blooms, so I don't have the materials. And, like... I do have the hematite, but I hadn't run it through the bloomery, because I didn't have the materials for the bloomery. So if I want another batch, I don't have them... Yeah. So we're not going to bother making another batch. But I could, if I bothered to run some blooms. So if I fired my raw fire clay bricks, I could make another bloomery. But it's out of scope of what I'm currently working on, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. And I'll put away the coffin lid stuff. Nice and symmetrical coffin lids. The steel plates are hot, and all I really need is this one to be hammered out, so I'll just be patient. Can the lids be covered with snow? I don't think so. I wish there was like a hand crank. That I could just like run up here and start like muscle powering the rotor to be faster. I mean, it's bouncing between 30 and 60. It's not terrible, but I'm just so close to being able to depart. It hurts me. All right, here we go. Now it's chainmail time. Boom. First swing, I missed. Of course. Better first than last. Because if it's the last swing I miss, I have to add a whole new blob of molten steel on top to fix it. Which is a bit of a pricey mistake. Affordable, given that I have 6 spare ingots, but like, stupid. So let's not do that. Change the world. Thank you for the sub. For like half a year in advance too. Cheers. It's funny that you mentioned the a giant hamster wheel. One, because oops, I made a mistake. Because it's a legit thing, apparently. I saw the documentary about the castle being made in France using medieval technology, and they have like a 2-person hamster wheel as a crane. And it looks really cool, and it works really well. But also that I'm going to be playing Auction Not Included as a marathon in 2 days, which of course uses duplicate-powered hamster wheels for early game power. Could I make the metal plates by hand? Yes. You don't need a helve hammer for anything. It just automates the process. But doing it by hand would take an unbelievable amount of time. Like, if you wanted to hammer everything by hand for making a full set of steel armor, hammering out your own iron blooms, hammering out your blister steel, hammering out your iron plates or your steel plates. I mean, you're going to spend like, God, how long would that take? Like 10 extra hours or something? Just a stupid amount of extra time. And also like, you'd be blowing through your hammers too. Because the helve hammerhead doesn't wear out, whereas your own hammer does. So, I would not advise it. You could do it, but oof. Okay, now that that's done, let's take off my jerkin. And, oh, you know what? Let's fully repair the jerkin, because it's going to be a lot cheaper than repairing the steel armor, because it's inheriting the durability of the jerkin, which is why I made all this extra leather. I really can't get higher than that? Oh, there it goes. And try this again. There we go. Fresh armor rather than damaged armor. There we are. There you have it. I am full tier 4 steel, head to toe, with a meteoric shield and a steel falx. I am set to fight. So, before I leave, let's go ahead and collect gear before departing. I want to probably make like a crock pot, a full crock pot full of food that I can pull with bowls before I go, so that I'm not dipping into my pies before I enter the res archive. I did already make the sulfur bandages, yes. I have a full stack of 16 of them. I'm grabbing them in a minute. How much is left in this? 5 servings? You know what? That's good enough. Plus the 2 crock pots of meat I've got. That should be fine. So I'm probably going to make multiple runs to the boat, because I'm going to be carrying more stuff than I can fit in one run. I'm also going to want probably more packed dirt, so that if I have to do some mountain climbing, I've got material to be able to let me traverse terrain more easily. Interestingly, apart from the pies, everything else is in my inventory. So I'm going to make one run up to the boat now, and then I'll have to come back for the pies. I'm not really going to worry about ladders. Packed dirt is kind of easier to use than ladders. I don't like ladders because you kind of get glued to the ladder. So if you're trying to like panic your way up something, ladders can make you take damage. Like if I run into a bear, I'd rather make a nerd pole than use ladders. I'll put it that way. I already have my spears on me. The only thing I'm missing right now is pies. Got all the bandages, got meals, got the temple gear, got the hay bed, got flint stuff, and food. I just don't have the pies. There you go. I could use the honey for nutrition. I don't think I'm going to, though. Your nutrition runs out pretty quick. So unless it's truly renewable, where you can replace it, it would help me for like a day, and then I would be hungry. Hungry enough to not really benefit from fruit nutrition. And because honey is a very important resource when it comes to making really high quality bandages, it doesn't really make sense to eat what could become amazingly good healing items. That's just my thought process, is why I wouldn't use it. Because really what it comes down to is if I'm boss fighting, I'd rather have bandages that heal me 3.5 times better, rather than having an extra hit point or 2. My nutrition has plummeted, holy moly. It is 4 in the morning, so it's about to be daybreak on our departure, which is a good time of day to leave. Oh, where is the cave? I thought I could just wander towards the boat and not use my map. There she blows. My character's like fully starving having gotten here. Okay, so in the vessels, go foods. Oh, you know what? There's like 0% servings on this thing. It's not really a full meal. All right, foods are in. Storage vessel. We'll put... There, wooden chest, rather. Put a bunch of the bandages that I don't need on me. I'll put the gear and the hay bed. Oh, and the bread should go in here as well. I have more storage vessels than I, like, rightly need, obviously. I'll keep the torches on. I think axe, shears, gonna get put away. Okay. Now we're just a return trip. Much of the storage that I have is... Oh, hey, Botorn. Is for loot that I'm gonna pick up in the Res Archive. So, you know, the fact that I have a bunch of empty boxes is gonna be useful later. So, I think all I need is pies. It's the only thing I'm really missing. Oh, hey, a lot of flint. I'd made the determination that, that flint from mountains suck. So, finding flint is, like, cool and all, but the yield per effort is terrible. Yeah, the reason I didn't dig myself a path to the boat is this is not like a permanent parking spot for the boat. It was just the clearest direct path towards the Res Archives, but like where I go after the Res Archives is going to be different, meaning that I'm probably going to park my boat somewhere different. Also, I'm like pathing back to my base in the dumbest way possible, going up mountains for no reason. I could just go this way, and this is a lot more direct path. Oh, dig a path all the way to the Res Archives? Yeah. That makes no sense. You know what I could do? Is, I could bring some of the raw ingredients with me to make crockpot meals as well. So that I really only am eating pies inside the Res Archive, and I'm eating normal things outside. Because the pies will keep long enough that I can use them for future travels. That might make more sense too. I'll do that. Because I'm bringing a crock pot with me, I just cook on the run. Because, you know, I have an axe. I can get dry grass. I could probably find peat. More than likely. There was one other thing that might make sense to bring with me. Which is, a storage chest or two. If I could muster up empty ones from within the base. To place right outside of the Residence Archive. So I may do that as well. Okay, so I have, let's go with turnips, parsnips, and raw meat. And I'll put those in the storage vessel once I'm back out of the boat. So I think I'll bring... You know, I don't even need to bring the storage chest, because I could always take them off the sailboat. That makes more sense. Pipes. Okay, all packed up. Bye, base. Be well. Spoil time on the raw meat? 9 hours. But once it's in a storage vessel, that will change. It's just that I'm holding it, which is why it's rotting quick. The raw meat was not the important parts of what to bring. It's really the vegetables, because I can always hunt very easily while I'm out near the res archives, but I can't harvest a giant supply of vegetables. That's a lot harder to come by. Wearing a lot of armor does make accuracy really bad. And my move speed's bad enough that I can barely keep up with this this deer. I lost it. Cheers. Goodness, my character's getting hungry quick. Here we go. Departing for the archive. Yeah, the food cost on the high armor is no joke. I'll probably take it off in transit. So the rot timer on the meat in the vessel actually didn't get that much better. 7 hours. Oh well. Stupid sea ice. Okay. Current priority. Head to the Resonance Archive. Yeah, it's -8, and it still has 7 hours left. I think the calculation is a little weird. Can I eat while on the boat? I can, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait till I'm, like, starving to eat. So, it is about 3,000 units away. Whoa, my boat's getting snowy! That's cool. I do kind of look like a Danish or Arctic or Norwegian Arctic explorer back in the day. There's definitely that kind of look here. I just need to find some icebergs or something. So I'm already... From I left the coast, I'm already 400 units north towards archives. Oh no, maybe I have the archive location wrong. No, it's 5,000 away. 5,700. I'm at 1,000. So it's 4,700 north. And not all this is necessarily going to be sailing. Because, you know, if I hit a large landmass, I might need to make landfall. Now, the real worry is if it's land, water, land. If it's land, water, land, didn't bring my raft, so I would be a little screwed. But I would probably get back in the boat and circumnavigate. Because I know in my map gen, I set it up so that it's a lot of ocean, so I should be able to sail a significant portion of the way at least. Isn't the raft in the boat chest? No, I brought it back to my base for some unknown reason. Don't ask me why. Should have left it in here as like a safety boat or something. Will it get colder? It's not guaranteed to get colder, but likely it will. The same way, you know, in real life, going northern latitudes on average are colder, but not always. The same applies here. How am I going to warm up on the boat? I'm not. I'd have to make pit stops for campfires on like islands or something. Or worst case scenario, jump in the water, nerd pole soil all the way up from the ocean floor, and then put a campfire like floating on it. So far, it doesn't look like there's a lot of islands out this way. That or just like be hypothermic. That might not be entirely unreasonable. Although it is 10 in the morning, so it shouldn't be getting colder. It should be getting warmer. So from home, my home is at about 0. I'm already 1,600 of the 5,700 north. So we've traveled almost a third. It looks like a ghost ship. It really does. That island's cool. Tiny little island with like 4 pine trees. My current body temperature is fine. It's actually climbed a 1/10 of a degree, so I'm not too worried about hypothermia. I wish the map loaded better. It's like freaking out right now. So I am almost as far as I've ever been from home. Apart from the translocator, which took me 7,000 away or something like that. Let's see if I can't do this. So we should sing some sea shanties? I wish I could sing. I am afraid I cannot. Luckily for you all, I know I can't. Are those tags on the standard? Yes, they're standard. I don't have any mods. 0, none. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.